Hello guys, welcome to today's video where we'll be discussing about immigration and how Brexit has played a part in making immigration harder than it used to be. So let's get into the video. Let's begin by how it all started. The question that was facing voters was, should the United Kingdom remain a member of the European Union or leave the European Union? 51.89% of voters voted to leave the EU. This was usually around giving the UK more independent control over its laws and its decisions. So there are three main benefits of the UK leaving the EU. The first benefit is that the UK has more independent control over laws placed inside the UK. So the UK can decide what certain laws and how far they can extend. EU laws don't infringe on laws in the UK. So even though the EU laws might overshadow UK laws don't have to be tailored to EU laws. Relations with other countries external to the EU can occur. So it would be a lot harder for the UK to be making deals with countries that the EU labels the EU's against. So it'd be a lot more easier if they left the EU. The drawbacks of Brexit include that tariffs are now placed at the rates that EU is trading with other countries who are not in the EU. Businesses will have to pay for more imports and exports and they have to pay the high tariffs. EU cannot provide funds to help our economy if we are struggling. Lost potential trading relations with certain countries in the EU. So potential trading relations with certain countries in the EU, they might be less willing to be trading with us because we've left the EU. The House of Lords opposed Brexit, saying it would undermine the rule of law and damage the reputation of the United Kingdom. So moving on to another statistic, which focuses around workers and what kind of workers work in the United Kingdom. So the statistics go as follows. The proportion of non-UK born workers in construction increased from 7.5% in 2007 to a peak of 14.2% in 2016, when the vote to leave the EU took place, before falling back to 13.4% in 2020. A quarter of the workers working in wholesale trade industries were born outside the UK. 40% of those working in manufacturing food products born outside the UK. And nearly 50% of medical practitioners were born outside the UK. Now let's focus on immigration and how it's affected workers. The UK relaxes its immigration rules for construction workers as Brexit labour shortages bite. So the UK has now made it easier for construction workers to come into the UK. Bricklayers, roofers, carpenters and plasterers are among occupations who will again find it easier to come and work in Britain, after the Home Office added the trades to its shortage occupation list. In the last 3 years, migrants working in the construction industry has fallen by 15%.